So my name is Dr. Ailshe Meagher. I'm a fourth year GP Reg and I'm currently working in Western House Medical Centre in Clonmel, County Tipperary. So I suppose there's a few reasons why I chose general practice. I've grown up around it, but my parents are GPs and I literally grew up in the surgery. And I suppose I saw both my mum and my dad constantly definitely be challenged by the job, but I saw the benefits and I saw the impact they had on other people and on the community, and they were never ever bored with their job, and I thought it just seemed like a very exciting and varied job to do. And then when I was studying medicine, I was interested in lots of different specialties, but I couldn't put one above the other. So general practice appealed to me, and the variety that you get to maintain your skill and your knowledge in loads of different areas, while also, maintaining a reasonable work-life balance. So GP training is 4 years for most people. It's a brilliant program in my opinion. Your first 2 years are spent in hospital medicine, so you move through specialties of medicine, paediatrics, and in my experience, emergency medicine, psychiatry, and obs and gynae. And then in your final 2 years, you spend that time in a GP practice working as a GP Reg, and you have a trainer who you work alongside. So although you're very much making decisions by yourself, you always have someone to ask a quick question to, or to run over any problems or dilemmas you have at the end of the day. And then I suppose probably the nicest part of the training is the teaching. So when you're in hospitals, you get a half day once a week for your teaching, and that small group teaching can be anything from clinical scenarios to dilemmas to medicine and the media. And then when you enter your GP training years in a practice, you have a full day of teaching once per week. And again, these are generally small groups. And that gives you a bit more time to kind of hash out problems that are not straightforward, or dilemmas that people are having, and it allows you to learn from your classmates' experiences, and really kind of draw on everyone's experiences to date. And it's a very protected time, and you're very well supported while you're doing that training. So it's a really excellent program in my opinion. To someone thinking about doing GP, I would highly recommend it. I think it's a brilliant job for someone who, if you like people, if you like being challenged, if you like learning, it's a fantastic job. I would say if someone was seriously considering it, I would advise them to possibly shadow a GP for a day or two in a practice, just to get an idea of what the day is actually like. There are lots of aspects of the day that were a bit of a shock to me when I started the job, but are part of GP. So I think, although it's a brilliant job and I highly recommend it, I would recommend getting a little bit of experience in it before jumping in. Oh, the benefits of being a doctor are amazing. I think it's the best job in the world. It's a job where you get to meet people every day. They develop trust in you very quickly, and you get to help them. And that obviously is helpful for the patient, but I think as a doctor it's very special because you get to experience people's lives, and I suppose experiences that you wouldn't come across in your own day-to-day. And I think that just helps you become more open-minded and more empathetic, and just an overall better doctor at the end of the day.